Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another flashlight headlamp review, this time from ArmyTek. Now this here is their Wizzard C2 Pro Max. Now I was sent this kit from ArmyTek directly. They wanted me to test and review this latest model of theirs. Comes in this box. So let's see what we can see with these specs here. Here they are. 4,000 lumens is the highest output that this light can do, which is a lot of light. Now if you need more time to read those, go ahead and pause the screen. Otherwise we're going to move along. Let's get this open, see what's in. Now, I've done a lot of reviews for ArmyTek over the years, so it's always nice to see new lights coming out from them. Here's the user manual. Front and back multi-language. I'm not going to be using the headband on this to review this light, but I will save it. There's the USB magnetic charging. This is a nice system. Now remember, this is a little bit slower, so the max that they can receive when charging is 800 milliamp on this, so it's going to be a little slow, but this is a single cell light, so it's not going to be too bad. 2 O-rings and 1 clip, which I will be using it as an angle light. Here's the headband here. It's got the strap here, you just pull it over the light. This is a nice quality stretchable material. This here is a hard area where the light goes on to. Here's the little battery extension tube to be able to run the smaller batteries in here. This is a huge plus to be able to have the light in the holster. What better way to do so? Got a D-ring here. It's a little cheap on the holster. Yeah, just one single stitch material there. A little bit cheap. Not really impressed with it. The rest of the holster feels okay. Lined. So a light casual carry is what I would recommend for this. Otherwise use the clip and put it in your pocket. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the light. There it is. Flat black finish on there. This is a magnetic tail, so just show you so you can make it hands-free, strong enough to be able to hold its weight with these, so that's really nice and powerful. The magnetic, I've got quite a few of their lights with this newer charging system, and again it's only about 800 milliamp is the max. Sometimes it's right around 650 to 800, so you lose a little bit of the ability to quickly charge the light, but convenience is gained with it. Nice size, be able to hold it as an angle light, click it on your shirt or jacket, or you can put it in the headband there. Now this is a little too heavy in my opinion, for me personally. to be able to carry a headlamp. Just a little bit too heavy. That is the charging port there. Switch is on the head there. This is not going to roll over easily because of the way the angle is on the head of the light. Bounce back and forth. Now I want to bring out the one that I've been using for quite a bit. You can see it's quite a bit smaller. This uses the 18650, but keeping in line with the host and design. Just more light output with this one versus this one, which I still use to carry with me in the night shots and other stuff. Be able to just clip it on if I need to read something on the light. Sometimes I forget what model number I have. It's always nice to be able to have that, to be able to just turn it on the lowest light output and be able to see what I'm doing. But back to this one here. We'll start off here with the stainless steel bezel, special TIR optics. Now I looked everywhere for what LED they are using in here, but they don't say what it is. So I'm going to assume that it's probably a China made LED. It's going to provide a very nice floody beam. Style design on this is nice. No issues. If you're liking this finish, especially if the light gets wet, this finish here, you're able to grip it a lot better. It's almost like a coating on it that even when wet, still able to hold on to the light, versus a shiny, smooth one, slides right out. Especially if you're wearing gloves. And of course, the machining and finish on this is nice. No issues. So now let's go ahead and put this clip on. I didn't use the headband on the other light as well. A little bit too heavy in my opinion. Like the light duty ones. Now this here is if you do use an 18650, you're able to put it in this light. But the battery that it comes with is a 21700 cell. So you can put this either way, midway on the body or up on the head, which is what I'm going to do. You can put it on midway or at the head of the light, or midway at the bottom of the light. Flip it around if you want to carry it. It's up to you. So I'm going to carry it this way. Kind of like to be able to have the head upright when I'm working on something. And the head is flat here, so if you want to rotate it to the other side, you got a couple areas. Just don't want to put it on the button side. However you wish to carry it, you can have it on the side. Just depends. Clip on that side, it's always going to be at an angle. I like it straightforward when I put it on my shirt or jacket. Either way, at an angle. That looks great. Alright, so now let's go ahead and get this open and I'll show you the battery that it comes with. Heavy duty tail springs on there. A little bit of grease there on the threads. There's the battery that it comes with. This is a 21700 cell, 5000 milliamp. This is a 15 amp cell. Should provide plenty of power for what you're going to need. And the nice thing about it, you can use any 21700 cell in this light. So if you do wear it out, swap it out, you're back in business right away. Or you can charge it. Now remember, magnetic charger, this will take a lot longer to charge. Goes down in there pretty far. Now let's go through the UI. The UI is pretty straightforward from off. Press and hold. Now you can program the Firefly mode if you wish by unscrewing the tail, holding that button, screwing it back in, but I'm not going to do that. This one here is plenty low, as you can see. Pretty amazing. Press down and hold to cycle through those light outputs, or you can hold it down. It'll go through those light outputs. Now you can double click to get the highest output. Oh, man. Put that back down. Let me put it back up here to a little bit brighter level. Right there. Take a look at the beam. You can see why I like these lights. Just pure flood. Huge area. You're not going to get a large amount of meters. I think this is only like 114 meters. And it might be a little slightly less, but any case, it's going to light up everything. Especially indoors. These floodlights are my second favorite type of light. It does have a little beacon that blinks there. And then back down to the lowest light output. Now this does have memory mode, so if you turn it off, turn it back on. Impressive. Again, from off. You can adjust that one if you wish. It's up to you. And that's all there is to this light. Pretty straightforward and easy to operate this. Not seeing any issues with ArmyTek. I've done a lot of reviews for them over the years. Feels rugged. It's got some weight to it. You can run the 18650 battery in it if you wish. Alright, well, let's wait no further. Let's take the C2 Pro Max out, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the ArmyTek C2. Man, this one is definitely a nice light. Let's go ahead and check it out. Press and hold to get the lowest light output here. As you can see, it is on. So you're needing something real faint. Now you can adjust the light output where it's a little bit more on this. Really up to you. But I'll leave it on this. Huge run times on that light level. I'm going to go next level here. And there's a little bit of a jump you can see here. I'll just kind of shine it on my feet here. Kind of see the beam there. Pure flood. Let's go to next level here. Spill area is starting to illuminate a lot more. See there to light up that fence with these. It's going to be pure flood. Not a lot of range on this as far as throw. You can see how that beam does there. Falls off pretty abruptly. Let's go to the next level here. Little jumps. Starting to illuminate the foreground a lot better. This is great for indoors. Water spout 38 feet there, making 65 feet there to that tree. Let's go next level here, see how it does. Nice. Large area, look at that. I mean, it's way wider than my camera is picking up. So, yeah, this thing. I have another version of the previous model, which was an 18650. I use that all the time on the car. It's just a nice pure flood beam. Super cold out here. We've been having a lot of storms, so it's one of the few nights I finally get out to be able to do my night shots. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and do turbo, see how it does. And we've still got the beacon blinking there for you. Let's go ahead and get started. Wow. That is nice. Just look how large and wide this beam is. This camera does no justice for it. Wow. Man. Look at that. Just way out and over. Pan one more time over here. Wanted here in the Tree of Life. Nice flood beam performance on this. Okay, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Very nice flood beam performance on this light. Now remember, it's not going to have a large amount of distance on this, but just huge illumination around you. Foreground, everything top and bottom to the sides is going to be lit up with this. If you do use it as a headlamp, this is going to be a good supplemental flashlight, something that you may be carrying or have on you. This will definitely be a good light. It's going to shine. If you do ghost hunting like we used to do indoors, these floodlights are the best, and I've used them for so many years, and it is impressive. And these ArmyTek are very nice build quality on them, very rugged. You're not going to have any issues with these. Now this one, using the bigger battery, going to get better runtime, so that's a nice thing. Now if you do use it on the headband, in my opinion, it's just too heavy for me. You might be a person that wears a hat or something, it might be a little bit better for you, but this one here works great as an angle light, and that's what I'm going to use it. I'm going to add it to my other one and be able to carry it out there whenever I'm out there in the wilderness. Also, I carry one that goes on my wrist and on my hand, sits like that, and I carry that one as well. I haven't been on any adventures in quite a few years since the issue with the shutdown that we had, but before that was doing it pretty regularly, and hopefully we'll be able to get back out there and start doing that again, but we'll see once the weather, just first night that I've had to be able to test and review just one storm after another, and we got a lot of damage on the one previously, and a lot of cleanup I had to do. It was like 80-mile-an-hour gust. So we were battered pretty bad, but we're still here. I got power, as you can see. I got the light on above me, so there's no issues there. So hopefully be able to start putting these lights back out as we get breaks in the weather, and hopefully storms will be over with for now. Then we've got the worst, what did they say? It was called the just El Nino. I forgot what they called it, but it's a bad one. So haven't seen one of those in a long time. But this light, an impressive light. Easy to operate this. Hands-free. It also, the wireless magnetic charging is a plus, but you do sacrifice speed. Alright. I want to thank ArmyTek for sending me this Wizzard C2 Pro Max to review. Now, if this is something you are interested in getting, remember, this is a complete kit. Comes with everything you see here, right here in this box. I will leave a link down in the description box below, including a special discount code for this to help you save some money on this, just in case you're interested in getting it. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thanks button. Donate to my channel. Otherwise, you could please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these new lights from ArmyTek to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care. Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness.